video4-5 Johnson videos, and I talked about that in the tutorials that you guys have. But the product itself, we wanted to see this video's movements through the search engines based upon our social bookmarking promotions that's in the video tutorials that you guys already have, and we show you how to do it. So that was just part of this test. So if I was branding myself, I could have put affiliate marketing. But since these are affiliate marketing and internet related, I decided to brand this channel undergroundconfessions.com. So you saw the tiling in the background. In the video, we teach you how to do that. And it says all over, when you go to YouTube and you're looking at my YouTube page, it says Underground Confessions all over the page. And that link that's right here is Underground Confessions. So I'm using it as a lead funnel, but we were doing a particular test on this video series. So that's why we called it affiliate marketing. But then we called it internet marketing for another test and rolled it to the same places and saw what happened. And we just watched the results. We want to find out which sites are loved by Google and which ones aren't. Like Howie said yesterday. We do all this work. I brought Howie in because he does this presentation for a living. He's really good at that particular aspect of doing things. So I thought, you guys are going to hear me talking off, so why not have Howie show you how to do it? But we actually do it too, and it's in your videos. But video optimization ranking on YouTube itself, there's only certain things that they do. They look at the number of subscribers that are channel subscribers for you. So you can pay someone over at Amazon to subscribe to your channel. They want to look at incoming links. So if you look here, and this is all in the videos, it talks about how many incoming links are pointing from to this video series. So what do? What would be a tip? What would you do? Start putting the links all over the place. Put it on different web pages. And it says here, 30daychallenge.com members forum has this posted inside their members forum. YouTube knows it. Who else knows it? Maybe. I don't think that's a direct link, but Google owns YouTube, so I'm sure Google knows what the redirect links are redirecting to because they've access to the database, right? Redirect links, the PHP redirects that Yahoo's using is owned by, YouTube knows who it is, we don't. But Google owns YouTube, so I wouldn't be surprised if Google went into these things and figured out where they really pointed, because that would give them a heads up about, hey, there's these sites that are linking to these videos. Let's go check out these other sites or see how authoritative these sites are linking to this particular video itself. Comments on YouTube, they also track that, so what do? It's simple, right? You go over to Amazon, Mechanical Turk, pay somebody a nickel to comment on your videos. Pay them a penny, actually, folks. Start at a penny. A couple reasons you want to start at a penny at Amazon Mechanical Turk. If you make a mistake, it could cost you a lot of money if you're paying too much off the bat. So generally what I suggest that you do is when you set up a job over at Mechanical Turk, it takes just a couple of minutes to set up a job, literally. You go over there and you do a test run. You want to see how the whole process works. Because you have to put a description about what it is that they have to do, and you have to say how much you're going to pay them. I told one of my help desk managers on another desk, I'd ran the test, got the test results back. I said, okay, here's exactly what I want you to do. You go in and put up a Mechanical Turk job. Turns out he didn't do exactly what I told him to do, or at least he didn't write it clearly enough. So we started getting emails from people saying, well, I posted my one photo, where's my $2.50? It was supposed to be 10 cents per photo. If you put up 25 photos, we'll pay you $2.50. But dozens of people read it to mean that you put up one photo, we will pay you $2.50. I don't have a problem paying $2.50 for 25 photos, but I'm not paying $2.50 for every single photo that they upload. So we had to cancel that hit. I sent it a Groove message. We use Groove throughout our different corporations for collaboration. We use it for our project management system. I shot them a Groove. I said, you know what? I said, I see a lot of emails coming through saying they want to get paid for the one picture, and they expect to get $2.50. Kill the hit. So we killed the hit. You can cancel it. But there's people who say, well, we already did the work. We want our money. So that's why you want to make sure that when you do a new, they call it a hit. Amazon calls it a hit. It's just a job. When you put a new job on Amazon Mechanical Turk, start small. Test the process to make sure that you were clear about what it is that they need to do and that the systems are working. Once you find out it's working, a couple people do it, there's no problems, then you can just go back to Mechanical Turk and say, okay, instead of 10 people that can do this job, I want 1,000 people to do this job for me. Because you can choose one person to do the job, you can choose 10 people to do the job, you say, I'll pay 1,000 different people to do this job. And it all happens through Amazon Mechanical Turk. So what's really good about that is when you want to get your RSS feeds out all over the internet, you go to Amazon Mechanical Turk and you put in a bid for a penny for subscribing to your RSS feed, and you list all the websites that you want to do it to. And they will literally go out there. What's nice about that is you've got 1,000 people from different IPs with different email addresses, different countries around the world Google starts seeing all these RSS feeds showing up. So you don't want to blast it all at one time. Put in a job for 50 people, wait a week. Put in a job for another 75 people, wait another week. And then what happens is search engines start finding your RSS feed social bookmark all over the internet. And it's not happening 1,000 all at one time, because even though it's 1,000 different people all over the world, they still see this huge spike. They will take a look at it. It doesn't mean it'll get you in trouble, but it doesn't look so natural if all of a sudden you get 1,000 RSS feeds on the site, and then no RSS feeds are added for a couple weeks, and then they see 1,000 in a day again. It looks more natural to the search engines if you do 50 this day, wait 3 days, do another 75, wait a couple days, and pay people to do it. They'll go out to all those social bookmarking sites that are in your training materials that we show your people how to use them. You can do it with Mechanical Turk. You could actually take some of the stuff we produced and just use it for the Mechanical Turk employees too, and say, hey, go out and run this internet over. So Greg's got a big Forex deal coming up. Dude, you should be all over this stuff. And I'll show you why in a minute, because I made $21,000 putting together a trick for you guys. It took me 15 minutes worth of work. I made $21,000. Not sales, net. I didn't have to do anything, no customer service, nothing. But these are the techniques I use. Now, Traffic Geyser I don't use for niche markets. We don't go after niche markets so much anyhow, but the reason I wouldn't is because they get to see everything that you're doing. So if you have a market that's secretive, like your dent, whatever it is, I don't want to say what it is, but you don't want people to know about it, then you probably don't want to be using the Traffic Geyser service to submit it. I don't know who owns Traffic Geyser. I have no idea. I'm not saying they're dishonest people, but if you have a market that you really care about, it's a very small market, and you own that market, well, if you put out videos, people are seeing it, right? But just general people are seeing it. But these guys are internet marketers that own that Traffic Geyser company. They're internet marketers, right? So for all we know, they're looking at each video that goes into their system, scrutinizing them more than someone else would if they just find the video in the search results. And they say, wow, this guy is really pumping out these videos about teaching your guinea pig to jump through a fire ring. All right? It's a small market. Once you get too many competitors, the market's gone. So be careful about what you use it for. We use Traffic Geyser, but we do it for my branding stuff or for our testing. We don't do it for small little niches that we don't want people to know about. Although, see, you got to see there's a difference, though. The people are still going to know it's there, right? When they do the search results, that's the whole point. But do you want to hand it to a competitor on a silver platter by using a service like that and say, you don't have to go search and work for it. You don't have to go spy on me and do the due diligence. All you got to do is charge me $47 a month, and I'll hand you all my markets for $47 a month. I'm not saying that about Traffic Geyser. I don't know who they are. But I'm just saying keep that in mind, because when I was talking to Jim Edwards about how to optimize his videos and distribute that, one question Jim had was, what about small niches? And I said, well, I wouldn't really be able to do it for that. And he goes, neither would I. And I don't know if he knew those guys or not, but, Jim, everyone knows Jim Edwards. And he asked me,